First, we will check the assertion is correct or not. So the given problem was limit extends to infinite. X square plus 5x plus 3 whole divided by x square plus x plus 2 whole power x. They said it is e power 4. We will solve this question. If we got e power 4, then we can say it is correct, it is true. Okay. And how it look like? If you apply the limiting concept, we are getting, that means instead of x, if you replace with infinity, we will get 1 power infinity in this problem. So after getting this 1 power infinity, actually the procedure was, we know that this model. So if 1 plus f of x whole power g of x and limit the variable x is tending to a, where a is finite or infinite. If you try to substitute this limit, if you got like 1 power infinity, then the very next step was e power f of x into g of x, where limit was variable x tending to same limit. We have to perform this. So here also it is clear that we are getting 1 power infinity. So our very next step was add 1 and subtract 1. Okay. So limit extends to infinite. We are adding 1, x square plus 5x plus 3 divided by x square plus x plus 2 minus 1. So if you observe, so this one will be f of x. When you're comparing with the formula, look like f of x. So 1 plus f of x, okay? And the whole power g of x was just an x. It's just x, g of x, this one. So according to the scenario, so e power, same limit extends to infinity. F of x into g of x means x square plus 5x plus 3 divided by x square plus x plus 2 minus 1, and it was multiplied with x. We will try to solve this problem. E power, limit extends to infinity. Try to take LCM of this bracket, and it was multiplied by x. So here you can see x square plus 5x plus 3 minus x square minus x minus 2. X square got cancelled, and e power limit extends to infinite. So 5x minus x is 4x, 3 minus 2 plus 1 multiplied by x divided by x square plus x plus 2. So now multiply with x, limit extends to infinity, e power 4x square plus x divided by x square plus x plus 2. Now the higher quotients we should identify when we dealing with infinite problems. The higher terms in the numerator is 4x square, in the denominator is x square. So their respective quotients are answers. So 4 by 1. Of course it is e power 4. So that means what he said as assertion, that was correct. And the reason also, this is correct. So therefore, yeah, 1 plus x whole power 1 by x is e power 1. Okay, e power. So both are correct. So what we can get a conclusion? Both a and r are true, and r is correct explanation. Yes, correct explanation only of a. So first option is correct. So first we will solve list 1. So first problem A. Limit x tends to 0 sin x by x whole power 1 by x square. If you substitute the limit, you will get 1 power infinity. So that we have to modify the problem into the format of 1 plus f of x whole power g of x. So for that, what I done, I added 1, subtracted 1 to show the correct format of the function 1 plus f of x whole power g of x. Here g of x is what? 1 by x square. Okay. Now the answer is e power, same limit x tends to 0, f of x means sin x by x minus 1, and it is multiplied by g of x means 1 by x square. Okay. Now this is equal to e power limit x tends to 0. So perform denominator, if you perform LCM, LCM was x and multiplied by x square, so that you get x cube. And here in the numerator, sin x minus x. And we should recall our known formula for sin x expansion method. So what is the expansion of sin x? X minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus x power 7 by 7 factorial and so on infinity. So we will substitute this one. So therefore then limit x tends to 0. X minus x cube by 3 factorial means 6 minus x power plus x power plus or minus alternately you have to write. 5 factorial means 120, x power 7 by 7 factorial, and at last infinity, and then more we have x minus x, this one divided by x cube. This minus x plus x got cancelled, and this x cube dividing each and every number in the numerator and substituting x value 0 continuously. So what you get, x cube cancel for the first number, 1 by 6, and remaining numbers are zeros. Okay. So therefore finally we got e power minus 1 by 6. So first one is connected with the first option. So please check which one shows a and 1. So all these options are showing e and 1. So third option is incorrect. Okay. Next, we will solve the next problem. You can see next problem is also the same type of, right? So directly moving to the method, limit x tends to 0, 1 plus tan x by x minus 1 whole power 1 by x square. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0, e power tan x by x minus 1, and it is multiplied by 1 by x square. So limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to e power limit x tends to 0. E power limit x tends to 0. So do LCM, tan x minus x by x cube. E power limit x tends to 0. And you should recall the formula for tan x. We already so many times we discussed about tan x. What is the formula of tan x? Remember this. Tan x was x plus x cube by 3 plus 2x power 5 by 15. We will substitute that result here directly. Tan x means e power limit x tends to 0. Tan x means x plus x cube by 3 plus 2x power 5 by 15 plus and so on infinity, and then minus x whole divided by x cube. Plus x minus x cancel, and this x cube divides each and every number and x value substituting 0, what we will get? 1 by 3, right? So second option shows second option is correct. So A1, B2, where is it? So here you can see B4 is incorrect. So here you can see B2, and fourth option is also showing B option 2. Now we will solve C. Look at that. This is also look like same, right? So limit extends to 0, add 1 and subtract 1. And whole power 1 by 10x. Using the same method, e power limit extends to 0, cos x minus 1 into 1 by tan x. So therefore it is e power limit extends to 0. What is cos x minus 1? What is the formula for that? Cos x minus 1 is minus 2 sine square x by 2. Divided by tan x means sin x by cos x. Cos x is going as numerator. And the next e power limit extends to 0. Minus 2 sine square x by 2 into cos x. Sin x you can write 2 sine x by 2 cos x by 2. 2 got cancel. 1 sin x got cancel. 1 sin x left. So therefore, e power limit extends to 0 minus sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Substituting x value 0, e power sin 0, 0, cos 0, 1 divided by cos 0, 1. So of course, we will get e power 0. E power 0 is 1. So C option is showing fourth. C option is showing fourth, where option 4 is correct. Second option is also wrong. So therefore, this is the answer, this question. Fourth option is correct. Upon conceptual question. So let us solve this problem step by step. So S is equal to, it's some type of polynomials they mentioned. So a naught into x power m and so on. Okay, this is the highest in the numerator. And in the denominator, if you observe b naught into x power n, this is the highest in the denominator and so on. Actually, that remaining terms, monomials, are not needed. The highest one we required. So determine the infinite limit. So if m is equal to n, we know, we already learned in the concept. If m is equal to n, if m is equal to n, the answer for S is a naught by b naught. So if m is equal to n, answer is a naught by b naught. So option A is mapped with first list, in list 2, the first option. If m is smaller than n, that means n is higher, highest number n, then answer will be, if denominator is higher, answer will be 0. So second option is mapped with 0, third. So A1 and B3, where is it? A1, B3, where is it? So maybe second option and fourth options maybe suits here. And next point, if m is greater than n, we already learned in concept. Numerator is higher power, then S value will be infinite answer. So C value will be connected to second. C value connected to second only in option 2, it shows like that. So therefore, second option is correct for this question. This is conceptual problem. So first we will solve the problem number A. It is infinite limit problem. Limit extends to infinite. So add 1 and subtract 1. Okay. A power 1 by x plus b power 1 by x plus c power 1 by x whole divided by 3 minus 1. I added 1 because base is has variable and power is also variable. then remember that 1 plus f of x power g of x model. Okay, this bracket value represent f of x and the whole power 1 by x represent g of x. So therefore, you can write e power same limit x tends to infinite. F of x into g of x means a power 1 by x plus b power 1 by x plus c power 1 by x divided by 3 minus 1. And it is multiplied with x. Now perform simple LCM. So e power limit x tends to infinite. What will be the LCM? 3x. In the numerator, you can see a power 1 by x plus b power 1 by x plus c power 1 by x minus 3. Fine. So this minus 3, I will write e power 1 by 3 because this 3 is not needed here, not required. So that I write that outside of the, as a quotient I mentioned. Limit x tends to infinite. So how I am creating this? A power 1 by x minus 1 plus b power 1 by x minus 1 plus c power 1 by x minus 1 and whole divided by x. Here you can observe that this minus 3 was splitted as minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay, so therefore e power 1 by 3 limit x tends to infinite. Now separate the denominator. A power 1 by x minus 1 by x plus b power 1 by x minus 1 by x plus c power 1 by x minus 1 by x. Okay. Now, what you can do is use a formula. Therefore, it will be, you can write the first thing as log a because that is the formula. E power 1 by 3, this is log a plus this was log b plus log c. Okay. So that is the formula. And e power 1 by 3, you can write, you know that how to create logarithm addition. So you can make it as a product, log of a base. And remember here, the base, logarithm base is also e. And you can make this 1 by 3 as whole power. So therefore, e power log ABC whole power 1 by 3 base e. So that you know that the answer is ABC whole power 1 by 3. So therefore, first problem connecting with the fourth option. First problem connecting with fourth option, you can see here in the second option, third option, and fourth option shows the same. So first one is not correct answer. So we solved the first problem. Now we are moving to problem B. There they said limit x tends to 5, x square minus 9x plus 20 divided by x minus step x. So if you see step x and other values, then you have to perform LHL and RHL. So first we will perform LHL and then we will perform RHL. If both values are same, then we can confirm the answer. Otherwise, it is clear that when x is approaching to integer, step x never shows the same. Never shows the same. Definitely at integer values, so limit does not exist. So second option is not needed, or else I will show you how to solve this. So limit x tends to 5 for LHL, what should we write? Limit x tends to 5 minus we have to write. And remember, in the place of x, we will substitute 5 only, no other values. Only step x value will be changed. Okay. So x square minus 9x plus 20 divided by x minus, in the place of step x, if it was x is below 5, for example, you can take 4.9. And what is the value, step value of 4.9? 4 only. So you can write 4 here. And in the place of x, just write down 5. So 5 square minus 9 into 5 plus 20 divided by 5 minus 4. In the place of x, we will write only 5, remember. Only step x, special functions values will be changed. X value will not going to change. They will be same, 5 only. Whether x is, whether you are calculating left-hand limit or right-hand limit, whatever it is, you have to write 5 only, whether left hand or right hand in the place of x. So 5 square is 25, 25, 25 plus 20, 45. 9 5s are also 45. 0 by 1, of course, the answer is 0. Left hand limit. Right hand limit, we will observe. Limit extends to 5 plus x square minus 9x plus 20 divided by, here 5 plus means 5.1 you can take. Step value of 5.1. Step value of 5.1 because we are calculating right hand limit 5 only. So in the place of step x, we will write, in the place of step x, we will write 5 while you are calculating right hand limit. And clearly you will get 0 by 0 here while substituting the x value 5. You will get 0 by 0. So we will do L'Hospital's rule. Okay. So perform L'Hospital's rule. X squared derivative 2x, 9x derivative 9, x derivative 1. Again substitute x value 5. 10 minus 5, x value 5, right? 2 5s are 10 minus 9, 1. So see, left hand limit 0, right hand limit 1. So limit does not exist. So B option connected with in list 2, third one. So where is it? List 2, third one. Yeah, both are showing the same, third. Okay, next problem we will solve. Problem number C. So here it shows limit extends to 0. 1 minus e power 1 by x square divided by 1 plus e power 1 by x square. I already told you how to solve this. Make it take e power x square common in the numerator. Okay. So e power 1 by x square was taken common in the numerator so that it will be in the place of 1. What should you write? E power minus 1 by x square minus 1. Okay. Because you took common. When you see this model, your solution will be, look, you have to approach the same method. So again, in the denominator also take e power 1 by x square. Okay. So here you will get e power minus 1 by x square plus 1. Cancel these two things, substitute the limit e power minus 1 by 0 minus 1 divided by e power minus 1 by 0 plus 1. Now you can see e power minus infinity minus 1 by e power minus infinity plus 1. E power minus infinity is 0. Remember, e power minus infinity is 0. And e power infinity is infinity. So 0 minus 1 by 0 plus 1. So the answer is minus 1. So which option is correct? C option connected with 2. C option connected with 2. So these options tallied successfully. So option 3 is correct. And the last one, we will solve the D option also, D problem also. Limit n tends to infinity, n is variable here. 3 power n plus 5 into 2 power n divided by 3 power n minus 7 into 2 power n. So what is the highest number? You have to identify that first. Numerator highest number is 3 power n. Denominator highest number is also 3 power n. So therefore their quotients answered, right? For infinite limit. So 1 by 1, 1 is the answer for this problem. But it never shows any option here. Maybe it is 1 only. Why it is 1 by 2? Oh, sorry, I forget this quotients. 2 out of 4, right? I didn't copy that. So 2 out of 4. The quotients are given. So the answer is 2 out of 4. If you calculate it, the answer will be 1 by 2. So therefore, successfully D option is connected with 1. So therefore, option 3 is correct.